We're gonna settle this in the other room.
Steve, we're having a lovely dinner party here. What on earth has got into you?
Is he on some kind of pill that shouldn't be mixed with alcohol?
I'm not on medication and I'm not drunk.
Steve.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
Since when did you and Joanna become so damn friendly?
Well,
Bo was negotiating some business deals with my father, and Daddy took quite a shine to him. Isn't that right, Bo? Since my father's death, Bo's been willing to help any way he can. Unlike a former husband of mine.
I take it you saw a view on Landview?
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Is it true that Herb Callison was suspended by the state district attorney?
Get out of here, Stella. I didn't come here to give you an interview.
I gather that's a confirmation Callison was suspended.
Look, this is my house, and Mr. Stella is my guest. So I suggest you're the one that should leave, Robert.
You better zip your big mouth and stop slandering me, sweetheart, or I'm gonna have to call a press conference and tell the whole world the real reason why I married you.
You married me because you said you loved me. But I'm sure that all you were interested in was my father's money, my social status. You thought you could have that and Cassie, too. You thought I was so naive I wouldn't know you were playing around behind my back.
Coincidental. One of the doormen over at Cassie's apartment building said that you spent a couple of hours with
I said,
the other
beat it, Stella.
Hey, hey! Hey, now look, you're in trouble up to your neck already, Coronel. You don't want to mess with me.
This is exactly why I called you here today, Mr. Stella. I wanted to explain to you how I've been suffering during my marriage to this horrid excuse of a husband. As you can see by the anger that he's directed toward you and toward me, that he'd be perfectly capable of withholding my father's medication, knowing that it would kill him.
You want to know the truth about your father's death? Talk to Garth.
He's a loyal and devoted associate.
He knew about your father's heart condition, Joanna. He's the one who slipped the pillbox into my jacket. He framed me.
How dare you accuse an innocent man of such a terrible deed?
It's the truth. You better face it and deal with it. Your father's murderer is living in this house, Joanna. He is playing on your hatred for me in order to protect himself. Now, I may be guilty of a lot of things, but you know I'm not a murderer. I mean, what would I stand to gain by killing your father? All I ever wanted was out of the marriage. I didn't have to kill for that. But what does Garth stand to gain? Do you know?
Oh, stop it.
Yes, Mr. Buck.
I'm the real Bo, a prisoner here with Dee Dee and Delilah. The Bo you think you know is a
Find out. You
fake.
better make sure.
Oh, get out. Just get out. You're so full of hate and bitterness towards me. You'd do or say anything to hurt me.
Yeah, you heard her. Come on, beat it. Rob, listen, we're gonna have the butler check your pockets on the way out, too. Come on, move. Go. Say goodbye. No. First tell me you love me. Tell me you forgive me again. Then tell me goodbye.
Patrick, no! You don't want to kill me! No! I just stand by you.
You tried to make a fool out of me. Nobody who lives for you to be an example to anyone who's ever tried to do that to me again.
Thank God she's alive. Call a doctor.
A wet towel might help. Let's try that first.
Are you mad? This girl is your sister. How could you even think of trying to kill her?
She deserves to die, Elizabeth. And you, what are you trying to kill me? Get up, try it again.
Say, control yourself. Haven't you done enough damage for one evening? You know I loathe violence and I will not tolerate it.
She knows, Elizabeth. She knows the truth.
What truth? What did you tell her?
I trusted her. She told me that Kate loved me again. She told me she wanted me back. And that I could make up with Kate, so I trusted her. And I told her who I am.
Oh, my God.
She already knew it. She tried to tape everything I said. I found this in her pocket.
She was bluffing, you idiot. She has no way of knowing who you really are.
No, she and Court. They're both onto us. I walked in on them, on the banner. I caught him huddled over a computer there. She almost fainted when I walked in. I should have known something was going on. Now get out of here now. Let me finish her off now.
Stop that. Violence has never been a part of this plan, and it never will be. I'm appalled you have so little regard for human life.
But you're the one who wants to see Asa Buchanan crawl on his knees.
Yes, I admit I wanted revenge, but I do not want anyone killed.
She's got to go. Elizabeth, she can put me away forever.
He's right, Elizabeth. She knows too much. She's got to go.
No.
Well, what do we do? Lock her up with the other prisoners?
I'm not sure that's the answer.
Or what if we get that Dr. Lambert to put her away in a padded cell? Then when she tries to tell her story, nobody will believe her. That way we save her life, and it lessens the risk for the rest of us. Agreed, Elizabeth?
Darling, why are you torturing yourself this way? You recovered from the coma. The past is behind us. Can't we concentrate on the future?
Until he's at peace with the past, he can't face the future.
Brenda, please help us out here. Can't you tell him to forget these demons that he's fighting with?
Stop treating me like a child, Gabrielle. I can face the truth, no matter how painful.
Steve, nothing happened while you were in a coma that should cause you any pain. Unless you're remembering who tried to kill you. Is that what you're remembering?
No, I remember Max crying by my bedside, and I want to know why you were crying.
Why do you think I was crying, Steve?
Max was crying because he was afraid of losing you. He didn't want you to die. Right, Max?
Is that right, Max?
Liquid bleach, brightly colored clothes.
Spill it, splatter it, it doesn't matter. It's liquid Clorox too. She's colored, pretty, and white bright.
You know, your brother, he's embarrassed about his show of emotions. Tough Texans don't cry and all that sort of nonsense. That's part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's part of it. I was afraid of losing you, Steve, and it really tore me up. There were so many things we needed to get straightened out between us.
What kinds of things?
All our fights. A lot of things.
I was actually filled with more guilt than Max. You see, it's my fault that you went out to Arizona in the first place. Because of my selfishness about you selling the ranch. Well, none of this would have happened. There's no point in going over old ground now. There's nothing we can do about it except hope that we don't repeat the same mistakes.
I gotta tell you that last night. It was a betrayal. It was a plain and simple, it was a rotten betrayal. Steve, I made love with you. Why? Steve, why don't we get out of here? We'll take a walk. We will talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about. Not anymore.
Why not?
Because Steve doesn't want to dwell on the past, and neither do I, Max. Clint and Vicky sent over a bottle of cognac. Why don't we open it and toast to the future, right? What do you think?
Gabrielle, I'm going to have to be getting back to...
That's fine. Where is it?
It's in the cabinet.
I'm sorry. I have to go to Landfair now.
No, you can't leave. You've got to stay and have a toast with us. And if it's Max and his stories about the hotel, well, we'll put a muzzle on him and change the subject.
I like Max's stories, and I just have to get up very early in the morning, so thank you for dinner, and I appreciate you inviting me. And
I'm so sorry I ruined it for everybody.
Darling, we'll put on the music and we'll drink that toast. Right, please?
I really have to go.
I'm going to drive you to Landfair.
No, that's all right. I don't mind walking.
I mind. No arguments.
Brenda, it was lovely having you, and thank you for the flowers.
It's my pleasure. Good night.
Steve remembers. He knows we slept together.
Whoa. Watch it. You're going 40 and 25 there.
Well, you're going 50. Is something on fire?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I can catch it before it gets out of control, though. What are you doing here?
Well, that's a terrific greeting. I haven't seen you in 3 days, and you can't even say hello. How are you?
I'm sorry, Sarah. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
You don't sound like you're fine. Is there something wrong?
Court, I had a meeting with Asa.
Oh, look, I'm sorry. If he embarrassed you, something saying about us getting back together, I'm sorry.
No. It was nothing like that. I am really worried about him. I've never seen him so confused.
Well, I thought he was getting better, especially after he stopped taking the medication from Dr. Bruner.
I know. I thought so, too. But when I spoke to him this morning, he sounded completely lucid. And then when I went over there to discuss the fund that he said he'd set up for the Center for the Blind, he didn't know what I was talking about. He could not even put two complete sentences together.
Look, whatever he said, don't take it personally, okay?
No, I won't.
Have you seen Nigel anywhere around here?
Asa asked him about dinner and then just told him to forget it.
Oh, great.
You know, speaking of dinner, there's this little place on 3rd Avenue I heard about. It's supposed to be the next best thing to homestyle cooking.
Oh, well, listen, I'd love to say right now, that's something real important I got to do. You haven't seen Bo around here anywhere, have you?
He's over at the Sanders house, I think.
Oh, thank you. Maybe we can do dinner later on this week.
Wait, Cord. That's what you said last week. And the week before.
Thank you for the exclusive, Lady Joanna. You'll be hearing from me. Mr. Buchanan. Good luck. No need. I'll find Maria.
Well, now that I've dispensed with that little chore.
You are as cool as a breath of spring. There's no doubt about that.
So are you, Mr. Buchanan.
Oh, I think my performance was pretty good, if I'd only say so myself.
Insisting that Robert called the police was not in your script. I know what you were up to.
Then why didn't you call downstairs to Alf? Why didn't you just tell him to go ahead and kill Dee Dee and Delilah, huh?
Because your subtle warning to Robert was unsuccessful. And I truly don't want harm to come to anyone.
But it will. Joanna, if you don't release us right now.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
No, you just tell Alf to get lost. You leave the doors unlocked, and then we're out of here. What's so impossible about that?
Look, as I've explained to you, it is out of my hands. There's nothing I can do. There are other people involved. But you'll be safe, Mr. Buchanan.
You're not even safe, Joanna. Why can't you understand
Look,
that?
whatever they're planning to do, I'm sure that it's nothing violent. My father was opposed to violence of any kind.
What about the psychological violence of kidnapping somebody and holding them hostage? Huh? If your father kept that away from you just to protect you, maybe he kept a lid on the physical violence too, I don't know, but he's not around anymore. Joanna, you are a liability, just like we are. These people, they're part of a big conspiracy. You think they're going to lose any sleep over a few dead bodies?
Look, they've given me their assurance that you'll be released. I trust them. You must trust me.
How can you trust somebody that's kept you prisoner for 9 months?
Look, you've been well fed. You've been well taken care of.
Oh, fine. That's fine. And that makes everything okay?
No, of course not. I'm not condoning their actions.
Their actions are criminal. These people are nothing but terrorists. They would have killed us already if we weren't still necessary. And once we're not necessary anymore, they're going to get rid of us. Joanna, they're going to get rid of you, too, when you're not necessary.
No, that's not true.
Please, just listen. They don't have a choice. Don't you see that? If we expose them right now, everything they've worked so hard for, it's right down the drain. They're not going to risk all their success. They're not going to risk their futures, their freedom. There's no way. Once they reach their goal, we're going to disappear. See? Me, Dee Dee, Delilah, and you too, Joanna. Joanna, please. If you release us, we'll do everything we can to protect you.
I'm sorry, I can't. You must stay here until the plan is successfully completed.
Damn it, lady. When are you going to open your eyes and face reality? Your father had us kidnapped. He stole 9 months out of our lives. He kept us in a constant state of fear and confusion just to satisfy his own needs.
Look, the situation simply got out of control. Otherwise, my father would have freed you a long time ago. Now that he's gone, I have an obligation to protect his memory in the way that he protected me. It's the least I can do, Bo. If I'm ostracized from my family and friends back in the UK, if my father's reputation is destroyed, then all this would have been for nothing, and the sacrifices that he made for me would have been in vain.
But the only way now that you're going to protect yourself and protect your father's memory is to let us go. Otherwise, we're going to be killed, Joanna. And you are, too. The only thing is, you're going to have the murder of 3 innocent people on your conscience.
There must have been some provision in the plan to ensure everyone's safety, including yours. Otherwise, my father would never have become a part of it.
No, your father is no longer a part of it.
But I give you my word. If I hear of any plan to harm you, I will go directly to the police myself and blow the whistle. I promise you. Now, I really must call Alf and get him to take you back down before Garth returns.
Oh. I'm so sorry. Believe me, Garth was planning a lot worse than this for you.
Cindy, it's all right, dear. You'll be all right.
Just keep this on your throat and you'll be all right. Now, do you see this note that I've written? I want you to copy this word for word. Do you understand? I saved your life, Cindy. You are going to write this note. Is that clear? Good. Now let's go to the den next door where you'll be more comfortable. Elizabeth, call Alf. Tell him to beef up security. Corder's probably been with the police by now, and Detective Garrison will come snooping around with another court warrant.
Elizabeth, you're a fool. You're going soft.
Patrick, I'm very sorry that Cindy lied to you about Kate. Suddenly to have hope and then realize that you've been fooled must have been devastating. But Cindy will pay for the pain that she's caused you. And once you marry Tina and have control of her money, you'll have your revenge against Cord. But at the moment, our goal is to take over Buchanan Enterprises. Everything else must be set aside until that's been accomplished.
That's right.
Now, fix yourself a drink and I'll call Alf. there's been some trouble. Increase the security in the bomb shelter. What? How could you allow that to happen? Just a moment. Joanna has ordered Alf to take Bo upstairs, and he has not been returned to the bomb shelter.
I'm on my way.
We'd like to make something perfectly clear. The two best-selling spray cleaners are not.
Perhaps Steve did recall some of the memories, but only for a moment or two. And then they quickly disappeared. Perhaps he won't recall them again. Unless you continue to help him remember them like you did earlier. After all the promises that we had of keeping what happened between us a secret.
It's no use, Gabrielle. I can't live this lie any longer.
I thought we agreed that this was best for Steve.
I agreed to get you to go to the psychiatrist to help you cope with your loss of the child.
Oh, that's just bloody like you. It really is. You blackmail me. I keep my end of the bargain, but then you decide to just get rid of your end. Well, I'm not buying it. You know, you are always trying to manipulate people and situations to suit you. Not this time. We had a deal, and I'm not letting you out of it.
I had every intention of keeping my end of the bargain. But when I looked in Steve's eyes and he asked me to tell him the truth, it's when I realized how wrong we were.
Didn't you see how happy he was at dinner tonight? Is it so wrong to want him to be happy? To want the two of you to have a loving relationship without anger and pain, and the truth will bring that.
Yes, it is wrong if it's based on a lie.
We lie every day to protect ourselves, Max. But more importantly, to protect other people.
I own the truth.
Even if it destroys your relationship. Never be able to speak to him again.
Maybe it won't. Maybe he'll just blow up and be angry for a while and then forgive me.
It's possible that he won't.
I've got to risk that. I can't go on like this.
What about me? Did you stop to think about your noble gesture, how it would destroy me, my family, everything that I care about, the only thing I have left to live for?
No, you don't. You used that one too many times on me. It doesn't work anymore. I know you don't love Steve. If I asked you to marry me, you would drop him in a split second. If you really cared about him, you say goodbye. You give him his freedom so he could find someone who loved him the way he deserves to be loved.
Oh, I see what this is all about now. I understand completely. You don't want me, but you don't want your brother to have me either. I'm not good enough for the Holden boys, is that
No.
it?
I want us to be honest with Steve. And accept the consequences for what we've done.
I can love him. And I can be a good wife to him if you would only give me the chance to prove it.
This isn't about you. This is about Steve.
I know that. He has overcome so many things. Against all the odds, but he will not be able to take the truth about you and me. He'll wish he never regained consciousness again, and he'll turn against us. And he'll turn against himself. He will blame himself for everything that happens. You know that's the way he is. Is that what you want for him? Oh, sure, you'd feel great because you told him the truth. Please, think about the consequence and what it will do to him. Think about it tonight. And we'll discuss it tomorrow.
Okay.
Max, promise me something. No matter what you decide, you will tell me first.
I
I just wanted tonight to be fun for everybody, Brenda.
Oh, no.
First I ruined that, and now here I am bending your ear about my personal problems.
Well, do you hear me complaining? Here, take your coffee.
You know, I hardly know you, but I feel like I could trust you like I've trusted nobody in my life.
Well, that happens between a nurse and a patient sometimes.
Yeah, well, when the patient is unconscious.
You remember me being there? You know, Steve, I've had patients who have had amnesia, and they go through this struggle between wanting to remember and being afraid that the memory is going to be too painful for them.
Yeah, well, the memory I have of Max's confession is painful, all right? It's a shocker.
Well, listen, if you don't want to talk about it, let's just
No,
hear
Brenda,
and relax
I want to
and...
talk about it. And if you don't mind, I'd like to talk about it with you.
All right. Well, what do you remember, Steve?
I remember Max sitting by my bedside, asking me to forgive him for sleeping with my wife.
Oh.
I told you it was a shocker.
Well, why didn't you just confront Max with it right away?
Because I don't know if it really happened, Brenda. I mean, the memory was so clear for a minute, and then it went foggy. Maybe it didn't happen. Maybe it's just a fear of mine coming out in a dream. That happens, right?
Do you have a reason to have that kind of fear?
Well, Max and I have had our problems. He's my brother. I love him, but it's so hard to like him sometimes. He's so wrapped up in himself. He sees something that he wants, and he goes for it, which is great, unless you hurt people in the process.
Yeah, well, I just find it very hard to think of Max ever deliberately hurting somebody,
I don't
Steve.
think he does it deliberately. I think he doesn't think about how his actions affect other people. He runs away from responsibility like the plague. Gabrielle is a perfect example of that. Brenda, Max had an affair with Gabrielle. And when he found out that she had had his baby, he didn't marry her. To be fair, he was pretty angry about the fact that she didn't tell him about the baby. I mean, she just wanted to give it away without letting him know.
You're talking about Al.
Yeah.
Vicky and Clint told me a little bit about it, and so did Tina.
Well, Gabrielle held on for a long time, hoping that Max was going to return her love for him. But one day she woke up and she discovered that that wasn't going to happen, so she turned to me.
And she fell in love with you.
Yeah, maybe. I guess I always knew that it was a rebound, but... And I guess that made me feel insecure about our relationship, and that caused some problems at first. But damn it, Brenda, I thought that was all behind us. And this is my point. Maybe, on some subconscious level, I still had doubts about that. Gabrielle means everything in the world to me, Brenda. I've never loved a woman like I've loved Gabrielle. And the thought of losing her scares me to death. Do you think that I'm just trying to convince myself that it was a dream?
Are you?
I don't know. But Brenda, I gotta know one way or the other so I can work this out.
Yeah. What if it's not a dream?
Then I have to accept the fact that Gabrielle doesn't love me and learn to live with that. I guess that's better than living with a lot of doubts and suspicions, huh?
Thank you, Mel.
Caller.
Hi, Elizabeth. Malcolm told me the dinner's just getting prepared, so I promise I won't keep you long.
Well, I'd ask you to join us, but the Wedgwoods are on their way over, and I'm sure they'd bore you to death. Perhaps we can have a chat tomorrow.
Well, actually, I wanted to see Cindy. I thought maybe I could take her out for a couple hamburgers and we could talk about old times.
Oh, dear, she wasn't able to reach you then.
Did she go out with someone else?
She has left town.
Wait a minute, I thought she would be here at least for a week, Elizabeth. What made her change her mind?
She had a phone call from New York and told me that she couldn't stay in Llanview any longer.
Something about her business?
I really have no idea. She was really quite mysterious about the whole thing. She told me she'd talk to me later and then raced upstairs to pack her bags. She left this. I thought perhaps it was a note for me, thanking me for my hospitality, but it's for you.
Dear Cord, sorry I missed you. I'm rushing to catch a flight to New York because I've received information about Patrick, which leads me to believe our suspicions are unfounded. Please don't share our apprehension with anyone until you hear from me. Love, Cindy.
Does that clear up the mystery for you?
Yeah, I guess she got some new information about her brother Patrick and his whereabouts, so she went to New York.
I wasn't aware that she had any information.
Yeah, well, you knew that he had escaped from Lanyard Clinic, right? I don't understand. I thought for sure she would have told you about this.
Oh, well. Probably because I made so much fuss about trying to find him. No, Cindy's belief that Patrick poses a threat is really becoming an obsession with her. Not an obsession I share, incidentally.
Have you got Cindy's phone number in New York by any chance?
No. I meant to ask for it, but I never got around to it.
Well, I guess I'll catch up with her soon then. Oh, by the way, congratulations about Sanders Chemicals. That's great. I heard it went up the whole point and the big board, right?
Thank you.
Well, maybe Asa will finally admit that you're a wonderful businesswoman after all, right?
Oh, when the sun sets in the east.
Yeah, probably. Listen, do you know where my Uncle Bo is, by any chance?
No, I don't.
Well, I just thought maybe with all the good news about Sanders Chemicals, he'd either stop by or call you with it. Congratulations.
No, we haven't spoken since yesterday.
Well,
Well, Steve, you don't know the truth yet, so there's no point in us speculating.
I'm just trying to work through all the angles, Brenda, so I know what I'm dealing with.
No.
Gabrielle could never be unfaithful to me. I have a wife who loves me and a brother who loves him and leaves him. The quickest way to get to Max's heart is to ignore him. His ego can't take it.
Now, that is unfair to Max, Steve.
Hey, it's recorded history, Brenda. It may not be pretty, but those are the facts. So, Gabrielle was lonely. She was afraid that I was going to die, and she didn't know who to turn to. So Max took advantage of her vulnerability. Brenda, if my memory of Max's confession was not a dream, then that's how it happened.
Well, maybe Max was lonely and vulnerable and frightened.
Why are you trying to defend Max?
Steve, we want to be fair.
So you're saying that it was Gabrielle's fault?
Maybe it's nobody's fault.
Who's to blame then, Brenda? Who do I beat up? The Tooth Fairy?
Steve, you have to understand something, that your illness was very traumatic for both of them. You should have seen them. They were vacillating daily between having a tremendous amount of courage and wanting to get up and walk out the door and act like nothing was wrong. Between them wanting you to live no matter what and not wanting to see you lie there for 25 years in a coma. Now, Steve, I have seen the families of coma patients 100 times go through this, and believe me, it is painful.
So you're saying that whatever they did was okay?
No, but I'm saying if Max and Gabrielle slept together, and I'm not condoning it, but
well, Brenda, it sounds to me like you are.
But I understand it. Sometimes when people are in the grip of a crisis like that, they act in ways that are just incomprehensible at other times, especially to them. Steve, if your love is strong and your marriage is worth fighting for, believe me, don't let one mistake ruin it. And I don't know why I'm talking like this, just going on and on. I'm sorry.
Brenda, I asked you for your opinion. You gave me some things that'll help.
Yeah, and I think I gave you some things you probably won't help.
Well, I don't know. I'll think about it.
I will help you in whatever way I can.
Yeah, I know. And I appreciate that. Now I'm gonna go home.
Okay.
Thanks.
Where the hell's Alf? Joanna ordered him to hold a gun on Dee Dee and Delilah. He's not around. The doors are unlocked. Dee Dee? Delilah, you in here?
What's going on?
Nothing. I was worried about you. You took so long coming home.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I worked through some of the cobwebs.
Did you go for a drive?
No. I had a cup of coffee with Brenda.
You were right about her. She's a lovely lady.
She likes you too.
You and Brenda talk about me?
Yeah, your name came up a couple times. Come on, I'll help you with the dishes.
They're all done. Al's asleep. We have the entire house to ourselves.
Should have known Max wouldn't leave without opening my cognac.
Oh, he left. I kicked him out after you and Brenda left. I thought that we should be alone to have a quiet toast to our future. Just you and I.
Who's gonna make the toast?
I'd like to. To love, happiness, and our honeymoon.
Honeymoon?
I took the liberty of calling Mrs. Pierce and seeing if she would mind taking care of Al for a week or so. She said she'd be delighted. So where would you like to go?
Did you have someplace in mind?
You know how much I love the ocean. But I'll go anywhere you choose. We could go out west. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. We could go back to Argentina.
No. No, I think we should go somewhere that's new for both of us. And also, there's another reason. It's a selfish one. You see, if we go to Argentina, my family are crazy about you. They will monopolize every moment of your time. And I think that we should be able to wake up when we want, eat when we want, make love when we want.
That brandy is magic. Maybe we should take it with us.
I think we'll do just fine without it. All we need is a little peace and quiet. Time to think about our vows again. Maybe even plan a brother or sister for Al.
You sure it's not too soon? I don't want to rush you if you're not ready.
I want a child, Steve. I want our child. It is the most precious gift that I can give to you, and it's the only way I can prove my love for you.
Gabrielle, please. Where is this all coming from?
What do you mean?
This sexy negligee, this cognac, this honeymoon, seduction.
I love you with all my heart. That's where this is all coming from.
Sweetheart, are you sure that it's your heart that's burning with love and not your conscience that's burning with guilt because you slept with my brother?
This looks an awful lot like Clint's tape recorder.
Why, what would Clint's tape recorder be doing here?
I don't know, but there you go. See, his initials, CB. I mean, he puts that on everything in his office. So many people are always walking in there all the time, taking things off his desk, you know?
How odd that it should be here. But then perhaps not so odd after all. I think maybe Bo must have left it after our meeting yesterday.
Ah. Well, let's take a listen. Well, I guess there wasn't anything at your meeting that he thought was worth recording, huh?
It's another bad habit of your uncle. Oh, would you mind returning it to Clint?
Sure, no problem. Listen, if you hear from Cindy, you will let me know, right?
Of course.
Thanks. Bye.
Dee Dee, Delilah. Joanna wouldn't lie to me now. Did she send Alf down here to get rid of them?